Hello, here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Batman Arkham Asylum. I found it all by myself. Alright, so sorry for the jump cuts and things like that. I got a little bit turned around because the one room back there, I thought for certain that there was a Riddler thing in there, but I guess there isn't, so I'm not entirely sure what the point of it is. There is a Riddler thing in here, though. I couldn't figure it out, so we're moving on with our life.
Who's discovered our secret lab? Since you've made it this far, let me show you what I've cooked up.
We fought one of these guys before, but Joker's Titan formula has gotten stronger, and there's two of these guys now. We definitely want to be careful with this. What I recommend you do, try to keep the two Titans close to each other when they're stunned, because they can hurt each other. Just like that, he ran to the other guy, and now he's going to be temporarily stunned as well. Definitely be careful with this. These jerks can be mean. When he's stunned like that, attack him again, and you'll be able to climb onto his back. Use this opportunity to ram into the other Titan. You won't be able to be on there for too long, but it is something that can hopefully help you achieve destiny success and things like that. Also, try to make it so that when they charge at you, they'll eventually aim at one of these tanks over here. Those are pretty much all the strategies I have for these guys. And now let me just say, these guys have really disturbing character designs. I'm just gonna say that right now. So, like, I don't follow a whole lot of thrillers and horrors and things like that, but I will say these guys have, like, genuinely disturbing designs. So, yeah, that's, ow! That hurt. That hurt. That hurt. And I did not like getting hurt. Alright, free to charge, and then run over here. Okay, you ran into the thing. That is good. That is great. That is good. Great, awesome, outstanding, amazing! They both exploded! They both exploded, and it's super awesome. Oh, yeah. And now we can go over here. Yeah, we're doing super epic combos. Do you know how we're able to do combos? It's because we're Batman. Let's see if we can stun you as well. We're gonna stun you with our stunning good looks. I'm sorry, but the way the other Titan smacked. Oh my god, that was funny. That was quite humorous indeed. That was good. Okay, stop throwing people. That hurts. Throwing that. These guys. They might not have any bones left in their bodies anymore after this. I'm just gonna say that right now. Getting thrown around like that is probably not very good for your probably not very good for your posture.
Oracle, I've destroyed the Titan production facility, but Joker escaped with enough to cause us real problems.
Just when you think it can't get any worse.
They've been using a venom plant hybrid to create the Titan strain. The plant's the key. And there's only one person on Arkham Island who can help us.
And what makes you think Poison Ivy will help you?
If her plants are at risk, she'll listen. I have a sample of her pheromone signature on record. She'll be somewhere in the gardens. I'll track her down. There's no way out through this elevator shaft. I'll need to go back the way I came. I'm going to need something to get over this ravine.
I'm leaving on a bat wing, and I don't know when I'll be back again. And we get a shiny new toy! This thing is so cool! Why isn't there something similar in Zelda? Allows rapid movement between two horizontal points. So we already have the Bat Claw, which is a pretty similar to the hookshot from Zelda and things like that. But can you imagine a hookshot that'd be like this? Can you imagine how cool it would be to have something like that in a Zelda game? Especially in Breath of the Wild, where it seemed like the hookshot would have been the perfect place in that game, but they didn't include it for some stupid reason, and then they didn't include it again in Tears of the Kingdom, even though it was one of the most regressive things in the entire Zelda series. I'm not gonna rant about that, though, because I have a lot to say about Tears of the Kingdom, and it's not all good things. But anyway, let's go over this way. You saw nothing, because there was nothing, because I was going the wrong way. Real quick, though, we are going to be doing some upgrades and stuff like that. So we can do the combo battering, we can do critical combo strikes, and nothing else. So yeah. Whee! We did it, oh yeah. Not eating here tonight, ooh, not eating here tonight, ooh, not eating here tonight, you're on a diet.
Find my socks if you keep this up.
It's all right, my darlings. I'm here now, my poor darlings. Yes, I know he's found us, but I won't let him hurt you. I'll kill him first.
Ivy, I know Dr. Young mutated these plants to produce venom.
Yes, and I heard it through the grapevine the evil woman paid the price.
I need you to help me create an antidote.
Why should I? Let Joker have his fun. I'll enjoy watching you squirm.
You've been in the dark too long. Every plant on this island will get the same unless you cooperate.
There's a plant growing deep in Arkham Island. Only it can counter the effects of this Titan strain.
Where do I find it?
Oh, in Killer Croc's lair. You didn't think it would be easy, did you?
Go back to your cell, or I'll be after you next.
And I'll be waiting.
Oracle, I need to find a way into Killer Croc's lair. It's somewhere below Arkham Island.
There's nothing on the system about where he's kept.
I found a door near the Batcave, but it's shut tight. There's got to be another way in. I left guard Cash in the mansion. I'll see if he can shed some light on where Croc's kept.
Yeah, go back and play with that bitch for a few more hours. The boss isn't ready for you yet. What the hell is that? He's here!
Oh, that's such a fun feeling. Okay. Well, I guess I will go back into this tangent for a bit. Why in the crap wasn't the hookshot in Breath of the Wild? Can you imagine how cool that would have been to be able to hookshot into like a mountainside and exploring Hyrule and things like that? That would have been like the biggest no-brainer in the world, and they knew people wanted it back in Tears of the Kingdom, and they still didn't do it. There's a lot of stuff they knew that people wanted in Tears of the Kingdom that they didn't do for some stupid reason. I have less than positive opinions on Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, here's the thing. A few years in the future, I might change my mind on the game, but as of right now, I'm sorry, Tears of the Kingdom is my least favorite Zelda game. It's my least favorite of the 3D Zelda games, at least, but man, that game, I wasn't very happy with that one. I got very disappointed in it. But enough about that. Enough about that. Let's move on to more positive things, like going the wrong way. Yeah, that's my favorite thing. Is this a thing we can... Is this a Riddler thing? Ah, this is a Riddler thing. Humpty Dumpty. Uh-huh. I have never heard of this Batman villain ever, so that's an interesting one. Huh. Anyway, let's move on. It always seems like there's like always some weird, obscure Batman villain I've never heard of that like always surprises me and things like that. This isn't like a specifically Batman villain, but there is one other character that I recently learned about. It was like a magician or whatever, Mr. and Ms. Whatever his name is. So one of the interesting things about playing through these games, okay, if I can continue my commentary for 3 milliseconds, that would be nice. What I was trying to say was that one of my favorite things about the Riddler stuff is whenever you find character bios like that, and you get to see information about some of the more obscure characters. So, like, we don't actually get to see characters like Humpty Dumpty or Tweedledum or anything like that, like, in-game. But we do get to see, like, descriptions for them. It's always fun because it seems like no matter, like, how much I look into, like, superhero stuff and things like that, it always seems like there's some new obscure character that I'm reading about and things like that. Now, keep in mind, I'm not really that big of, like, a comic book reader. I did read a couple comics when I was a kid. Mostly, there's, like, this one compendium thing that had, like, the first couple issues of a handful of superhero comics. There was also, like, I also collected a couple Spider-Man things here and there when I was a kid. But I wasn't really that big of a comic book collector. It's more so just, like, looking up information about the characters. Like, if I come across one character I'm interested in, I'll spend a while reading through, like, his history and things like that. So, the thing is, like, it always seems like there's always some random character that I haven't heard about before, but, like, I'll look into it and they have, like, pretty interesting history and things like that. So, one character that I was reading about recently, I can't remember for the life of me how you pronounce this character's name. It's like this magician-like character, Mr. Mij... How you pronounce his name. And apparently, like, recently, it's been established that, like, every single incarnation of him is the exact same person. So, character reboots happen all the time. But, wait, hold on. Hold on. That riddle thing looked important. I was trying to find that thing earlier, but I couldn't. It might be around here then. Okay, I'm looking into this way longer than I normally would, but I found this accidentally when I was practicing. Okay, let's just move on. But yeah. So, like, in both Marvel and DC, there's, like, always multiversal things going on where... Is this the thing we could... Where did we go? There's always like some multiversal thingy going on, like alternate realities and different versions of characters and things like that. And that's been a thing with superhero comics for decades and things like that. And it's only been recently where the movies have really touched into that. So I don't know. Whatever are we gonna do? Well, like this one specific character. The interesting thing about him is that they recently established that, like, every single version, no matter what it was originally, from a video game or a comic or a toy or something like that, every single version is the exact same character who can, like, travel through the multiverse and stuff like that. And I find that really fascinating. Because, like, I've had a couple of character ideas where they, like, it's a singular person that exists across all realities and things like that. So, that's something that's pretty interesting. I wasn't paying attention to the game. Okay, there's more bad guys in this room again, and they can still see me. So as we go across this area, we can talk a little bit more about character development history and things like that. So, like I said a couple videos back, how Rocksteady decided on which characters would appear in the game, depending on who was necessary for the story. One character came very close to happening. The villain Mad Hatter was originally supposed to appear in the gardens. There's going to be a whole segment where you'd follow Mad Hatter throughout this area. I think it was supposed to be similar to the Scarecrow segment, where things would get a bit more twisted as you go across the area chasing him. Eventually, I think it may have been for like time constraints or something like that, the reason why he wasn't included. Because, like, if there was one Batman character that I would have loved to have seen, it definitely would have been Catwoman. And that is purely because Catwoman is the love of my life. Like, I love Catwoman. She's my favorite Batman character. And I'm really sad that she's not in this game.
I want him dead. I won't let him hurt my baby again.
I can't believe you let poor little Ivy crying in a garden. She looks so sad. Oh, gotta say, the results are a little different. Shall I give her another? I think she wants it. Oh, wife, another, do they, dear? I was hoping for a 40-foot killer plant, but you don't always get what you want, do you?
I returned to my work, but I could not shake the pictures from my mind. I should have been repulsed, but I was more eager than ever to find an explanation.
Titan must be having a different effect on Ivy. Her plants are growing. They'll soon be out of control. Looks like the plants are mutating further. That pod appears to contain similar spores to the ones Ivy used to attack Gotham last year. They're deadly.
And now taking care of all that, we're ending the video off here. Thank you all so much for watching this video for Batman Arkham Asylum. Next time, we'll be looking for Aaron Cash in the Arkham Mansion to figure out where Killer Croc is located. Until next time, Lady Gator to you. Oh yeah.